we've kind of been painting like a disaster or like a picture that is akin to disaster as far as Club America is concerned. But if you compare them to any other club, they're an above average team. They have good young signings, they have high player value, right? They have good scouting. They seem to be getting, maybe not no name players, but players that I'm not familiar with and making something out of them. And, some of these players like Caceres have gone on to like be starters for big teams like Uruguay. They benched Jose Maria of Atletico de Madrid, as well as Araujo from Barcelona. Right? It was the center back for Club America playing for Uruguay, and yeah, they didn't have a successful World Cup, but like players at Club America, they have some big time players, and even now, like they're coming off one of the most successful runs in modern times. The tricampeón. You said they were at 4 finals, which I think is an incredible feat. So I think like by any other, like if it was any other team that we were talking about, it would be what a success they are. But this is Club America, and they're just like that same allure, that magic from the past, and maybe it's the nostalgia in me. I just don't see it. I don't see it, and I don't see any plan to get it again, or like any interest to get it again. They're going a completely different direction, and you're right, we won't know until a few years from now if it's a success or not. But isn't any year that you guys don't win a title a fracaso?
Absolutely. And it's the standard of the club. And I think that's why it seems a little bit overcasted, everything that we've just talked about. Like you mentioned, any other club, if we were talking about like Puebla doing what America has done, it would be historical in every sense. And people would talk about it for years to come about how that successful Puebla side was and yada, yada, yada. But when it comes to America, as the first time that America lost the final, it was, are they done for now? And then they didn't make it past the quarters. And is Andre Jardin's tenure over? Is this great, epic team finally come to an end? And it's it was always painted in a negative light. But that's just the way it is with America. That's the way it's always been with